But now, we have exclusively accessed details of D.K. Shivakumar's strategy, his sort of one final roll of the dice, if it were, to try and get the top job. And that is to unseat Siddaramaiah. DKS is playing his trump card. He's reportedly told Mr. Kharge, the High Command, that if he is made Chief Minister, then Mr. Kharge's son, Priyank Kharge, can get to be one of the Deputy Chief Ministers. So this is the sort of ultimate roll of the dice that D.K. Shivakumar seems to have made. A top Congress source has revealed to CNN News 18 that D.K. Shivakumar has conveyed to Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge that if he is made Chief Minister, then he can make Mr. Kharge's son, who currently is the IT and BT Minister in the Karnataka government, Priyank Kharge, as one of the Deputy Chief Ministers, along with Satish Jarkiholi, who will be another Deputy Chief Minister. But Vivek Narayan, Managing Editor of our Southern Channel, is now joining us. Vivek, so this seems to be sort of a last roll of the dice by D.K. Shivakumar. Tell us what else you're picking up on this front.
Exactly, Zaka, all gloves are off now. DK has taken his Brahmastra, his ace of spades, and given Mallikarjun Kharge a kind of deal which he might find difficult to accept, or maybe even say no. His own son being made Deputy Chief Minister, quite tempting perhaps. But now if the details are out, it might be difficult for him to accept that also. But this is what DK wants. His patience is running thin. He says, I'll make your son a Deputy Chief Minister. I'll have another Deputy Chief Minister who will be from the other communities. I'll make sure there are 4 Deputy Chief Ministers. I'm ready for almost anything. He said he's ready to placate anyone with any position. The only position that he doesn't want to give up is the Chief Minister's position. And that he says that his patience is running thin. And he was given what he says in off-record conversations as a gentleman's promise by 6 men sitting in a room. So that effectively rules out Sonia Gandhi. So probably K.C. Venugopal, Surjewala, we would had Rahul Gandhi and others would have been in that room, and K.C. Venugopal probably would have promised him that about 2.5 years back. But going ahead, as we see, it seems that Siddaramaiah is going nowhere. He's all set to beat Devraj Aras's famous record of 7 years and 7 months as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. His MLAs, his ministers are firmly with him. Remember, it was at a Network 18 event, as a News 18 event, that he had said that I am not going anywhere. Not just now, in the forthcoming, in 2028 also, I will be the Chief Minister. So both sides are brazen. Both sides are ready for the big fight. They are not giving it up. This being the latest formula that DK has flipped is kind of surprising to perhaps Siddaramaiah camp. They will see whether the senior leadership, whether the AICC leadership will fall for it. But at the end of the day, you know, jiske paas number wahi Sikandar. That seems to be the formula of D.K. Shivakumar, of Siddaramaiah, of the 135 MLAs. Clearly 80 plus are with Siddaramaiah, and there are 20 in Karnataka politics. They are called as high command MLAs. They are neither with D.K. Shivakumar or with Siddaramaiah. They are high command MLAs. There are these 20 floaters who can go to either of these sides. So when it finally comes to the number game, Siddaramaiah clearly has the upper hand.
All right, Vivek, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much. Vivek Narayan, Managing Editor of our Southern Channels. Thank you. Okay, so the top brass, will it accept this whole plan? Of course, DK, this is, as I said, a last roll of his dice. He wants the Chief Minister's post. He's made no bones about it. He's absolutely going for the jugular on this one. If he gets the Chief Minister's post, remember he's a Vokaliga leader because that is one of the 2 big communities. The other big community happens to be Lingayat. So he's offering another Deputy Chief Minister's post for MB Patil, again, the Industries Minister there, senior leader who comes from North Karnataka. But the icing on the cake, and this is where perhaps he's playing to Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's weak point, as it were, to offer Priyank Kharge, his son, who's currently the IT Minister, a Deputy Chief Minister's post. He happens to be from the SC Dalit community. And then you have another one for Satish Jarkiholi, ST Dalit community. And of course, the Speaker, Mr. Parameshwara, who used to be the Home Minister, the Speaker's post for him.